Assalamualaikum, my dear students. Hope you are doing very well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Khaleda Akter, assistant teacher of Social Science, National Ideal English Version School, Ch-3. So, my dear students of class 7, today I am going to take a Bangladesh and Global Studies class for you, and this is class number 2nd, that means class number 2, and your SW number will be 2. And today we are doing chapter 3, and from chapter 3 we are going to doing reading done. And so for that, let's start the class, and we are doing from lesson 3. Okay, and chapter is, as the chapter is 3, so name of the chapter is Growth of Child in Family. So this is the name of the chapter, Growth of Child in Family. So what is the process of growth of child in the family we are doing, or we are learning from this chapter, and now we are doing lesson 3 and lesson 4 because the previous lessons have been done in the previous classes, and now we are doing lesson 3, and this is the name of the lesson, Changing Trends of Families and Socialization. So my dear students, actually this is the changing trends of families and socialization. So what is the changing trends actually? So to learn these changing trends, we need to know what is change, and as the thing is related with socialization, we need to know what is socialization and how they are connected with each other, and what is the process they are being developed in the society or in the family. So at first we need to know what is change. Actually change is a vital word which is related to our to all our development, to all of the country, to the world, and at first in the family. Change in actually when we are doing something different, this is actually called change. Whenever suppose we are thinking about our family patterns have been changed, by which we are doing differently, working differently in the families, like the change of this family patterns was, previous family patterns was mostly in Bangladesh was joint families, but right now this is actually not that same right now. This pattern has been changed, that means the pattern has become different. Different means actually change. So why we can, what are the changes which is positive or not, we have to identify that, because in the previous lifestyle or previous pattern of our society, there are joint family or extended family where all of the people of the family members, that means all the relatives, suppose father, mother, grandparents, aunts, uncles, all of the persons are related with that. But right now the patterns has differently changed, and right now only in our family we have only mother, father, or our sisters and brothers, and mostly we can see only grandparents. So this is the variation of family patterns. So now here is the question, what are the impacts of that change in the socialization of a child? This is the actually main focus point for us in this chapter. Actually, when we are talking about socialization, we have to know what is socialization. Socialization actually the process by which a person can be a good person, developed person, or acceptable person in the society. Suppose I see a person walking on the road who is actually walking differently. Actually this is not the natural flow of walking by which all of the people are walking, and this is not the same pattern they are walking, or this is not the same clothing system he is wearing, and this is not accepted in our society. So what we will say, he is not socialized well, or we will say he is not the part of our society. Actually he is the part of our society, but his behavior, his patterns, his way of doing anything is not similar to ours, similar to us. So that's why we can say he is different. Why he is different, we have to find out. Because he has seen all of the things like that in his family. Maybe his father or his mother works like that, or maybe his fathers or his mothers, or the person with whom he is living, he is spending his time, all of the things are related like that. So that's why he followed that, and he owned that criteria in his lifestyle. So that's why he became differently changed. So we cannot say he is not accepted in the society, but we can say he is not socialized. So how we can make him socialized? We can let him know, or we can let him learn the actual process in our society. Like we have to walk straight, we have to look this and that, good or bad, we have to wear proper dresses, we have to maintain the maintenance in the when walking on the road. So all of the things should be maintained, and then we can say he is socialized. So what is the impact of family? Now there is a question, so what is the impact of family? Actually impact of family is what? in our family, suppose you are eating rice with your hand, okay, you are not using any spoon or you are not using any fork. But some of you, besides some of you, maybe some of your classmates, maybe it happens that sometimes he has a different behavior. He used to have his food with his fork and with spoon. So this is different. Why this is different? Because he has the acceptance in his family that yes, you can do that. But most of the families in our family, they will say that okay, no, this is not the actual process in our family or in our society that you will have your food with forks or your spoon. You have to have your food with your hand. So this is the learning from our family. Sometimes we are not doing the studies. Sometimes we are not doing the we are not doing the good things. Sometimes we are not following the rules and regulations of the family. So who are there to let us know that you can do that? So this is actually family members. So family members are learning. Family members are making us learn that you can do that, you can do that, and you cannot do that. So these things actually part of socialization. So that's why family is related to socialization. And when you are in an urban family, your socialization process is different. When you are rural family, your process is different, because in urban family you have huge opportunities, facilities, and you have vast independence in your families. But in rural families, most of the families, because most of the families are joint family, they don't have that independence. They have to maintain, they have to obey all of the people in the family, because there are lots of people, and when you are a part of family, you have to go through that process. So that's why the process is different. Now there is a point like, so after socialization there is a point religion. Okay, at first it was change, we have discussed, and then socialization, and now we have religion. Actually, what is religion? This is actually part of society, part of social structure, and it is actually institution of a society, religious institution. For Muslims it is mosque, and Hindus it is actually temple, and Buddhist and Christian there are church and Buddhist religious institution actually. So all of the things are actually part of religion and part of society. All the religion have different rules and regulations. You can do that, you cannot do that. So this thing actually make a people very much modest, very much ethical, very much conscious and responsible. So you have to know what are the religion and what are the process religion works in our society, in our lifestyle, to make us a better person. Okay, so that's why religion has a great impact in the process of socialization of a child. So dear students, this was the part of changing trends of family and socialization, and now we will go to lesson 4, and in lesson 4 there is role of family members. So in lesson 4, the name of the lesson 4 is role of family members and impact of their mutual relationship in socialization of children. At first we have to know what is mutual relationship. The term mutual relationship actually means the relationship of father and mother. We have mentioned here father and mother's relationship. Suppose in a family, father and mother both works and both have jobs. So who will maintain the responsibility of their child? So they both have the mutual relationship, that if I take care of my child in the morning time, in the evening you have to maintain the duties. So these are the mutual relationship. That means you have to have the understanding that when who is responsible for what. Okay, so this is the actually mutual relationship, and they should have better understanding. They will not blame each other, they will take care of each other, they will be careful about each other. Okay, so this is the father and mother's relationship. And in the family, what type of things we learn to be a great or to be a good socialized person? First one is values. Okay, what is values? Values are the rules and regulations which is expected from the society, which society actually expects from us. In a society, if I don't, suppose I am going through a road and I am passing by my teacher, I am not greeting him, I am not greeting with him, I am not respecting him. So this is a dismanner. This is not a good values. So your values is you will respect elders. This is the values. So where you are learning this? You are learning this from your family. You need to have a good job. You need to do study properly. You need to be clean and clear. You need to be very much careful, responsible, and you need to be polite, modest. All of the things are good value because your society is expecting this from you. So you have to do that. So this is the things you are learning from your family, because at first your family notices that you are not doing or you are not walking in the right path. So your family is here to make the correction, and then you are in your family, you are learning cooperation and self-sacrifice. What is cooperation and what is self-sacrifice? Actually, cooperation means whenever you are seeing that your family member is doing something and he is not doing well, you have to cooperate, or that means you have to help. You need to help your parents, you need to help your siblings, you need to help the people beyond your family also. You need to help your classmates also. So this is the cooperation, share, care, all of the things are related here. And then self-sacrifice. Suppose you have two pen, which is very much favorite, okay, which is very much expensive, but someone besides you in your class don't have any pen. So you are not giving him that pen because these are very expensive, but you need to be careful that this person has no pen. He should have learned, he should have written the terms, which is very much important. So you have to sacrifice your selfness. That means you need to have some self-sacrifice so that you can help others. If you don't have that, suppose you have lots of money, but someone beside you don't have food to eat, don't have shelter. If you have some money, you can share some money with that person. When you can share that some money, if you have self-sacrifice, that means you are learning from your family, because when you are seeing that your family is helping others, you are learning that you need to help the others. So in your family and in your mutual relationship of your parents, you are learning all of the things. So my dear students, this was all for today, and we have properly done our chapter 3, and you have HW, which is number 2. This is the second HW, and you have 5 MCQ from chapter 3. Okay, you have HW2 and there are 5 MCQ. We have to do that and submit in by Saturday. So this was all for today. In next class we will come with a new topic. Till then, stay safe. Assalamualaikum. Allah Hafiz.